Hey guys, welcome to chapter 3. This chapter is all about writing equations of lines. So the last chapter we graphed lines. Now we're going to go backwards and write their equations. So very similar actually to start. So just recall, slope is rise over run. Okay, so it's always a fraction. How much do you rise and how much do you run to get from one point to the other? So let's try this one. So if I'm going to go left to right, I know I'm going down 2, so that's negative 2. And then I'm going right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's positive 5. Okay, so negative 2/5. And remember, if you had gone the other way, you're going to get the same answer. Let's say you had gone up 2. Well, then that would be positive 2. But then you would have had to go left 5. And that is where the negative would be. And remember we said these are exactly the same. Doesn't matter where the negative is. Okay, so if you're going to write an equation of a line in slope-intercept form, remember that's y equals mx plus b. Now what are these things? The m is what we just did. That's the slope, so that's the rise over run. And the b is the y-intercept, where the graph hits the y-axis. So in this problem here, the b or the y-intercept would have been 3, right? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try a couple. So first in words, if we give you the slope and the y-intercept, can you write the equation? Okay, so I'm going to start by labeling what's my m and what's my b. So slope is always the m, and y-intercept is always the b. And then y and x are always just y and x. Okay, so it's going to be y equals, well, the m, the slope is negative 2, and then don't forget the x, plus the b, which is 5. So you're just like plugging those two things in. Y equals mx plus b. So same thing with number 2. The slope is m and the y-intercept is b. And then if we plug it into y equals mx plus b, it's y equals 4x. Now you can write plus a negative 3 or you can just write minus 3. Doesn't matter at all. All right, and now from a graph. Can you put it all together and find the equation of the line? All right, so this one, we have to find the slope. It's down to right 5. Oh, it's the same one from up here. So negative 2/5. And then the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. That's up at positive 3. And then if you put them together, y equals mx plus b, it's y equals negative 2/5 x plus 3. All right, number 4. Hopefully you guys can pause it and try this one on your own. So the slope, let's see, from this point to this point, we're rising 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're running 1, 2, 3. So positive 5, positive 3, 5/3. And the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. That's down here at negative 2. And then put it together. Y equals mx plus b. It's y equals 5/3 x minus 2. Super easy. All right, on the back, some specialty lines. And you guys will remember these from the last chapter. What if it's one of these vertical or horizontal ones? It's not going to be y equals mx plus b anymore because there won't be a slope or a y-intercept sometimes. So this is when our old friend Vuxhoy comes back. Okay, these are for vertical and horizontal lines. Okay, and here's what you guys are going to do. If it's a horizontal line, your equation is going to be y equals some number. Okay, so this one we know it's going to be y equals, and then just find what y value is this line always going through. It looks like it's up at 3, right? So this is just the line y is always at 3. No x at all. And then this one, if it's a vertical line, your equation is always going to be x equals always some number. So we know this is going to be x equals, and then just find what's the number that x is always at. Well, this one looks like it's always passing through 3. So the equation would be x equals 3. All right, so vertical is x equals, horizontal is y equals, and then if it has some kind of slope, it's y equals mx plus b. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.